Did Busch Gardens Williamsburg just officially change to a full year-round park? Happy New Year's and welcome to the first video of 2021. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a great day because today we're going to be talking about a cool turn of events for the beginning of 2021 season for the Busch Gardens Williamsburg schedule. We got events year-round and much more all in today's video. But before we get into that, on this channel we cover everything from theme parks, travel, holiday events, and much more. So if that's your thing, consider browsing my channel, check out the videos. If you like the content, make sure to give them a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it as well. Also subscribe to the channel to show your support. We are currently in the progress of getting ourselves past 1,000 subscribers, so every little bit counts and is greatly appreciated. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So first, let's start off with some context around Busch Gardens Williamsburg for those who aren't familiar with its seasonality. Busch Gardens Williamsburg is located in the state of Virginia. Virginia is a state which is pretty decently cold during the wintertime and is known in January and February to have the occasional snowstorms. For that reason, the park has the history of actually limiting its hours for the November and December time, and then for the most of January and February, closing its doors completely. That means that last year, the parks didn't open for their regular season open because of the COVID shutdown. On top of that, they didn't reopen up till well past the mid-year point. Even then, the park only opened to limited capacity events, so needless to say, they felt the impact. Coincidentally enough, this off-season puts them in a really unique situation, one that I think personally at least is going to be favorable to them. This year, undoubtedly, the theme park industry is going to continue to feel the residuals of the 2020 pandemic. Busch Gardens' most recent schedule announcement has them taking advantage of that typical downtime that they would have to hopefully make for a better 2021 season. That's right, for the first time ever possibly, or at least for the amount of time that I've been frequenting the park, they will be open for the winter season and year-round. Now that we have some context around the park schedule and seasonality, and also my opinion on how this may benefit them, let's talk a little bit about the schedule announcements. Now let's start out first with the newest events that are going to be scheduled for January, February, and March. Now to start off the year, we have two events which are really the newest ones. And one of them is Winter's Weekend. That's going to be running from January 15th to January 24th. And then we have Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is going to be running from January 29th all the way to February 28th. One thing that stuck out to me the most on the recent schedule announcement is that these two are the only ones that are labeled limited capacity events. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that the rest of the events aren't going to be limited capacity events, but it does seem like Busch Gardens Williamsburg kind of eliminated that from other announcements in the hopes that potentially they won't be. Following that, we have March 5th through the 28th for St. Patrick's Day celebration. Now, although this is labeled a new event, I know for certain that it is not completely new because I've been to their St. Patrick's Day events before. So I think what it is that it's never been to this extent or this long. And between then, we have 4 other events that are returning from previous years before we reach the end of the year holiday events. And those are the Food and Wine, Kid Nights, Summer Nights, and Beer Fest. These are all great events that I look forward to welcoming back, but no other event do I look forward to welcoming back more than the one following. This is the event that gets the fog rolling through September 12th and October 31st, and it's a premier haunt event here in Virginia, and my favorite at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, that is Howl-O-Scream. Last year, this event was replaced by an event called Halloween Harvest, and it was a welcome replacement. This came in a year where it almost seemed like we weren't going to get any haunt events at all. We had a great time covering the event, and we even received our first media invite from Busch Gardens Williamsburg, so this event was definitely a special one for the channel. That being said, it wasn't truly a replacement for the event, as it was completely void of haunted houses and very limited on its scare zones. The kid-friendly Count Spooktacular starts later in the month, and then we close out the year with the return of Christmas Town. This is another one that was replaced by a welcomed but much lesser event in Christmas Celebration. Now let's round this video out, but we do have one last piece of important information. Although the parks have not made any official announcements, they have alluded to the fact that Pantheon will be making its world debut sometime this year. My best bet is that it'll probably be opening up sometime in early spring or summer, and best believe that the channel will be there to cover it. Last year's limited capacity events really set the foundation for future improvements, and Busch Gardens did a really good job of evolving with the times. Health and safety was held to the highest standards, and they did it all while limiting its impact on your full experience. Now in 2021, we the patrons get to reap the benefits of their hard work and hopefully help them get back on track for future events. So all in all, we have what looks to be a fun-packed year at Busch Gardens Williamsburg with some new events that are being added as well as some returning favorites. I really am looking forward to covering them all, but I really can't wait for that haunt season for Howl-O-Scream. Let us know down in the comments below what you're looking forward to personally out of the 2021 season at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Also, did you attend any of last year's limited capacity events, and what were your thoughts? If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button. It really does help push this video out to the YouTube algorithm, as well as subscribe to the channel because we do videos like this all the time. We're also trying to get ourselves past 1,000 subscribers, so every little bit of support is greatly appreciated. That is all for today's video. My name's Eddie. I will see you guys on the next video, but don't forget to ask yourself, have you been Eddie-tained?